So Mr. Khan, could you please explain what was found through examination and what you're looking to address?
I found some pain in my neck because I had a bit in the neck injury, and sometimes I feel pain on my lower back.
How long has the pain in the neck been going on?
I think it's from last 1 month.
1 month now, huh?
I had a lot of massages or something. It's a little bit better, but not really. It wasn't like before.
I see.
It's not like before.
What is worse now?
I was a normal.
Okay.
But now it's still, I think I've got still 50% pain there.
I see. What do so you've tried massage to address this?
I tried some oil massage and some other, like a home remedy.
Okay.
Stuff.
You mentioned things about the cervical spine. Before I ever assessed you, you mentioned about certain levels in the neck.
Yes.
How did you know about this?
Oh, I had an X-ray.
Okay.
Yeah, one of my GP, he said it's better to take an X-ray. So I had an X-ray and he said, yeah, you got C5 or C6, some gaps are getting. And it's but not to worry because 80% of the people, they do not work on computers.
Yes.
But you need to do something to get better, otherwise it gets worse.
So what made you come here then? Was it through?
Because my friend Jabbar, he said I'm very satisfied with Mr. Dr. Sharik Ali, and he's been a lot of places, but he didn't get through. Basically, he didn't have any, he didn't solve the problem, the one he had. But alhamdulillah, he's getting better. So when I heard from him, because he's my very old childhood friend, so I thought maybe let me go and see Dr. Sharik, and hopefully I'll get better too.
Inshallah. So that's the neck. What about the back? Then what about the rest of any other issue?
I didn't know there is a little bit misalignment or something. When you told me to do the X-ray, so we had this report. So it's a little bit out from where it should be.
Yes. So we've got, to clarify, we've got the two cervical discs in the neck. All right, we've got the two levels, the C5, C6, and the C6, C7. Okay. Two areas of the neck where the disc is reduced.
Okay.
Because of the poor position, the disc is getting reduced. And remember, we've marked those areas. We've also got in the lower back something called a spondylolisthesis, where the L5 vertebra has shifted on the sacrum.
Okay.
The S1 vertebra, and what's happening is the disc is reducing in height and it's creating a shear stress on the disc.
Okay.
So that needs to be stabilized. We'll be assessing through your whole body, but there's two areas that have been highlighted, two in the neck and one in the lower back.
Okay.
So inshallah, step by step, we'll get this sorted out, inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Tell me about the neck. What changes have you noticed?
The neck is nearly back to normal. It was worse when I came, and I'm feeling better.
What percentage better would you say compared to when you first came?
When I came, it was 4 out of 10, and now I'm feeling 7.
Feeling 7 out of 10, yeah. So an improvement in the what is improved? How is mobility compared to before?
Yeah,
more flexible?
Yeah, more flexible, and I was feeling very tender and stuffy neck. Like when I move, I was feeling pain, but it's much better now.
Yes. We did a test just now, and I put pressure on your neck, and it seemed to hold pretty well, right?
Yeah.
Orthopedic test, it seemed to hold well. Before, moving your neck was a problem. Tell me about what you used to do before. You mentioned before how you were coping before. You had to drive with one arm?
Yeah, I couldn't drive with the right hand, so I used to drive on the left about 15 days.
Yeah.
And then...
and how were you coping until now? With massages?
Yeah, just a normal massage, neck massage with hot oil and something. But it was just a temporary...
So seriously, what would you have done if we hadn't have met? If our friend wasn't kind enough to recommend you to come here, what would you have done? How do you have been coping?
I was coping the same thing, just a normal oil massage and this and that. Maybe in future I might go to any chiropractor.
No, as in, what would you have done if we hadn't have met? you would have just continued to have these massages?
Yeah, I will be just continuing the massage. For the
Okay.
time. I didn't had like any chance to go to.
As in, was it being resolved, the issue before?
I can. It been resolved now, but I don't think so. I could resolve if I don't come to here. So thanks to Jamal, he brought me here. And thank you very much.
Very
You've done a
grateful.
very good job.
Please keep up with the exercise.
Yeah, I will.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you.